And as Israel expands its ground offensive, it has captured an 889-year-old castle in southern Lebanon in a mountainous military siege that marked Israeli forces' deepest incursion into the country in 26 years. The operation at Beaufort Castle occurred within 10 kilometers of the Israel border and near the city of Nabateh. It comes after days of fighting and airstrikes in nearby villages where Israeli troops fought members of terror organization Hezbollah. Now let's understand, what does this move by the IDF mean for Hezbollah? Here's a report.
In one of the IDF's most daring operations in decades, Israeli troops have stormed and seized a 900-year-old fortress that dominates the skies, valleys, and battlefields of southern Lebanon. This is Beaufort Castle. For the first time in 25 years, Israel has returned to one of the most strategically powerful fortresses in the entire Middle East, and this time, they are not letting go. Perched high on a cliff overlooking both northern Israel and southern Lebanon, Beaufort Castle has stood for nearly 900 years. Built by the Crusaders in the 12th century, this ancient fortress was named Beaufort, Old French for beautiful fortress. But make no mistake, there is nothing gentle about what happens here. Whoever controls this castle controls the entire battlefield below, and right now, Israel controls it. The Israel Defense Forces announced they had seized Beaufort Castle and the strategic ridge surrounding it, pushing deeper into Lebanese territory than they have gone in decades. This comes despite a nominal ceasefire that has technically been in place since April 17th. A ceasefire that at this point exists almost entirely on paper. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu did not mince his words. He declared,
"I remind you that 44 years ago, this place was a symbol of a heroic battle by our fighters, but it was also a symbol of deep division among us. Today, we return to Beaufort differently. We returned united, determined, and stronger than ever."
Defense Minister Israel Katz went even further, posting a photo of the Israeli flag raised high over the ancient castle walls. He made it crystal clear, Israel intends to hold this fortress permanently. Here is what makes the Beaufort Castle extraordinary and so dangerous in the wrong hands. From its position on the ridge, military forces can monitor troop movements across an enormous area. They can see deep into northern Israel. They can see deep into southern Lebanon. Every movement, every convoy, every position. Beaufort Castle is essentially a surveillance superpower sitting on top of a medieval cliff. According to the IDF, Hezbollah has turned this castle into a full military command center, with significant infra built directly under Iranian supervision. Hundreds of rockets were fired from this very ridge into Israeli territory. Hezbollah managed its entire combat operations from here. Now all of that belongs to Israel. This is not the first time Israel has fought for Beaufort Castle. Back in 1982, during the Lebanon War, Israeli forces captured the castle from the Palestine Liberation Organization. They held it for 18 consecutive years, transforming it into a major military outpost, before finally withdrawing from Lebanon in the year 2000. For a quarter of a century, Hezbollah moved back in. They built tunnels, infra, a command network, all with Iranian money and direction. Now Israel has taken it back, and experts say this changes everything. Retired Brigadier General George Nader described Israel's capture of Beaufort as a major turning point. The images of Israeli soldiers raising their flags over those ancient walls send one message loud and clear. Israel is not retreating. Israel is advancing. Europe is furious. France has called an emergency meeting of the UN Security Council. French FM Jean-Noël Barrot called Israel's actions flatly unacceptable. The United Kingdom and Germany have added their voice, with UK Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper declaring that Israel's military escalation must end. In Lebanon, PM Nawaf Salam accused Israel of Beaufort Castle has fallen to Israel. A 900-year-old fortress. A Hezbollah command center. A symbol of every war ever fought in this corner of the world. Israel says it is a security zone. Critics say it looks like the beginning of an occupation, and something in the middle, a ceasefire, hangs by a thin thread. The question now is, how far is Israel willing to go?
And with that, it's a wrap on the briefing room tonight. Do join us tomorrow night at the same time for another edition.